G'day guys, and welcome to this short video where I'm going to show you how you can onboard and adapt a client inside PT Distinction in less than 90 seconds. So there you go. What I want to do inside this video here is really show you just how quickly you can onboard a client inside PT Distinction, as long as you have the right setup and systems in place. So in this video, we're going to look at how to onboard a client. I'm going to talk about how you can take the payment for them as well. Though we're not going to do that inside this video, but I'm going to show you how it's done. And then once that client is onboarded, they're going to fill in their onboarding forms. We're going to do that together on this video. And then I'm going to go into there as a trainer. And I'm going to go and edit and adapt their account based on what they put in. And it's going to allow me to make a fully customizable nutrition and exercise based program that's 12 weeks long in 90 seconds from them signing up. So, let's go and do it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go and bring up my screen so I can come and show you this. So let's go and bring up the screen and take a look at what's going on in the world. So here we are inside PT Distinction. The way we're going to do is start off with, I'm going to do this from our side as a client first. And then what we'll do is we'll look at it what's happened from the trainer side as well and how that's kind of set up. So first of all, if you want to actually see what this is like and experience this, over at PT Ninja, we actually have a sample PT Distinction account. Loads and loads of people ask, like, can they actually see what it's like to use an app? Can they see what it's like to actually engage inside the software? Again, experience what it's like for a client. Now, one of the advantages of PT Distinction is that it's completely customizable. In fact, you can do whatever you want. So depending on the approach you want to take, depends on what features you have switched on, what kind of content you use, what structure you use, all that kind of stuff. So what one trainer has could be completely different to what another trainer has. However, what we've done here is put together a program that we've seen work for the majority of people the majority of the time. And I put it into a PT Distinction account that you can actually come in, try it out, and get access to and kind of go through that process that a client goes through. And you can experience that for up to 30 days inside here if you want to. Yeah, so you can get a feel for it all. So if you want to do that, there's a link here for it. I'm going to put this link somewhere around this video, depending where you're watching it, whether that's on Facebook, whether that's in the page, the group, whether that's on the blog, YouTube, whatever it is. There'll be a link around this video somewhere for you to access this if you want to give it a go. So we're going to go put this in here now. So I'm going to put in Ash in here. I'm going to put in an Ash test at gmail.com in here. And I'm going to agree to the conditions. I'm going to hit instant access. So you guys can do exactly the same thing here. It's going to take you through to a page that looks like this. Now, this will be similar to the page that your clients will see if you're going to use a feature called Premier Packages on your PT Distinction website. Now, if you are going to use that, there'll be a form that looks like this on here. As you can see, it can be embedded onto your website, have all your branding around it so everything can match. Keeps it really, really simple and easy. So what we want to do here is put in your details. So I'm going to do an Ash test. I'm going to put the email in here. Put some numbers on the end of this one. Just like so. And put a password in. 123456. Super secure. 123456. Choose my time zone. I'm in GMT. Tell the world I'm not a robot. And click create an account. So that's going to allow me to create an account now. We don't need to save any of that stuff. And I can go through and log in. So it's going to take me through to the login page over on our website. Again, it will look something like this. So long as you've got everything set up inside your PT account, you set your packages up right, you set up your integrations right, it will look something along these lines. Like I say, it matches all your colors and all your branding. And then your client can go and log in, or they can just go and download the app if they want to down here. So as you can see, their account has automatically been set up. Like I say, inside here, they can go and download the app if they want to. And then they should have received an email, or they will receive an email through with all the details of what they need to do first. Now, because I already know what's on that email, I'm going to go ahead and join it straight away. Now, the first thing they'll probably go to anyway when they come in here is the schedule. This is the first thing they'll see on their app as well. And you can see down here, we have the first lot of content in. Now, we set things up inside PT so it drip feeds over time. So they only see things that they need to see when they need to see it. So down here, we have this little document that they can go and view. And you can see here, they have everything all set up for them. A little video, give them a little tour. It's going to mute it. Of the app inside here and how everything works, and explains to them what to go and complete their forms, come and join our Facebook group, and just shows them exactly where to go. So they think, okay, I know what to do now, so I'm going to head over to forms. Now, of course, we could schedule these forms so it's on there as well. But over at PT Ninja, a lot of our data is suggesting that you want to give them as little as possible when they first sign up. One document for them to view when they first get in there, they're more likely to do it. If they see a massive list of things when they first log in, then they are less likely to actually go and do it straight away and then come back to it later on, which causes a bit of a lack of adherence in there. So this process really helps with that. The other advantage here as well is by having a document like that and telling them to navigate to the forms, they get used to actually navigating around the portal, they get used to navigating around the app. So it's again going to help them with adherence moving forwards. So we've just logged in here really quickly. The client's seen that, I think, okay, I need to go and complete my forms. I'm going to go and complete my onboarding questionnaire because that's what I've asked them to do. So where do they like to work out? They like to work out the gym, and they like to work out 4 days per week. They want to eat a plant-based diet. And that's it. So 3 simple questions inside there. Now, obviously, there's other questionnaires in here if you want to put more questions in, or get them to fill PARQs, informed consent, and things like that. But I'm just going to do a very simple onboarding questionnaire here and just go and save that for our client. So that's now saved and all done. So again, they can do this on the app as well. So literally within the first minute of being in there, the client's actually completed the information they need to go and complete, and they know from the welcome email that we're going to get back to them in a few days' time with their programs. So let's now head over into PT Distinction and see what happens inside here from your point of view as a trainer and how you can quickly adapt this for a client in literally a few seconds. So let's go and take a look. So the first thing here on the onboarding thing, you can see we actually have an onboarding question that's been completed. So straight away we know that this client has actually done something inside here. Now what I like to do is organize and filter things. So I'm going to hit my drop down menu here and click forms and questionnaires. So I can see at a glance now all the different forms and questionnaires that our clients have done. And all the ones that have this little color on here, I know I've not checked yet. So I know on this one here, this client has updated their onboarding questionnaire. So I can go and click on that and I can look at this inside here and say, okay, this client is doing a first work at the gym, prefer to do 4 days a week to do a 45-minute workout, and they have a plant-based diet. So let's go and edit everything in their account. So I'm going to go and click on their name here, and it's going to take me through to their account. Now, one thing you'll notice if I go into the setup, workout programs are already in, coaching programs are already in, tracking is already in, forms are already in. So all this stuff is all done all automatically from that pre-made package. And you can see all that here, drip feeding out for the client on the schedule for them with all the reminders set up, all the email notifications, everything already pre-done. So what we need to do now is use the information from that onboarding form that we looked at a moment ago, and again, I'll remind you what that looks like in here from the client activity, to adapt this to a gym-based program that's 4 days per week over a 12-week program, and they're eating a plant-based diet. So let's go and do that. So to do that, we're going to go and use our groups. So I'm going to hit on the groups up here. And the first thing we're going to look at is the workout programs. We know they want to work out 4 days a week at home. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to remove my automated workout group. Now, because we've set this up using groups and a technique called group stacking, which is something we really promote over at PT Ninja and in the PT Ninja 101 course, inside here, we're going to remove that group out of it. So you'll notice now that there's no more programs in here. They've gone, but everything else stays the same. So they don't lose any of that data they've done already inside their account. So I'm going to go back to my groups, hit add, hit the drop down menu, and I'm going to go and pick a different program. So we've got lots of different workout program groups set up here. So we're going to do a beginner gym 4-day split. And if I wanted to, I could get them to start this on a Monday if I really wanted to, or a different date. I'm just going to start it now for this example. So I'm going to drop that in, and you can see straight away that's going to copy the content over, and there we go. We have our programs inside here, the drip feeding out automatically by date, and we've also got it on the schedule for them as well, so they get reminders through for that particular client. So that's the workout side done. The next thing we had, if we look back at the form again, is we had a plant-based diet. So at the moment, we have a standard diet inside here. In the first week of that standard diet we have set up in this particular blueprint we've got here, is just to track their food. So we can change and adapt this at any point for that client inside their account. So as long as we do this in the first week, we're all good. So what I'm going to do now is look at this and think I want to change this from a standard kind of I'll eat anything diet into a plant-based diet. The way I do that, groups again, up in here, and I'm going to go remove the coaching content group, just like so. And I'm going to go and add in our plant-based content group instead, which is, I'm just going to find it, plant-based coaching content. And normally what I'd do here is I'd backdate the start date to the day they originally signed up. So let's say they signed up on the Monday, I'd backdate it to that day. But because we've signed up today, I'm going to hit now, click add and click OK. So now they've gone from a standard diet, 12-week program, into a 12-week plant-based program. Literally as quick and as easy as that. So that's it. That's their account and stuff set up and ready to go. Like, because the way we've structured the program as well, they'll know to go and log in and find stuff anyway. Now I've adapted it. But if you wanted to, you could very simply just go into here or just click open chat at the top and just send that client a quick message to say, hey, I've updated your program. Make sure you log in and take a look. Really is as simple as that to go and get all this stuff set up. So then when we actually go back into here, if we actually give this a little refresh, inside here in the programs area, we've now got the new programs that are set up for them inside here. We have the new coaching content that's set up for them inside here as well. All the new tracking stuff again set up inside here for them based on the changes that we've done in here. So there you go. That's pretty much how you can edit and adapt a program in literally 90 seconds for a client, no matter what they come up with. Obviously, that takes a bit of upfront work to go and do. I wouldn't necessarily recommend you can get all that stuff done straight away. You can build that over time. But everything you saw inside there, we do actually have over at PT Ninja. It's exactly what we teach and show inside the PT Ninja 101 course. And we actually give you all the content. So all the stuff you saw there is already pre-built out, ready to go. We give you all that content. We show you how to edit and adapt it and make it your own as well. And then also show you how you can edit and adapt stuff for your clients. So not only can you edit and adapt that content, as we saw there, using the groups to copy it over, once you've actually copied that content over, you can actually go and edit that content in the client's account. Because one of the most important things to remember about groups is the way they work is they copy content from them into a client's account. So once you've done that, you can edit it however you like, and it won't affect anybody else that's part of that particular group, which is a really, really cool and useful feature. The other cool thing to remember about groups as well is that if you wanted to, you could go into a group and edit something inside the group, and it'll update for all of the members. That's particularly useful if you're building out workout programs for lots of people at once. You could have a group and update that group, and it'll update even 100, 200, 300 clients if that's what you wanted to do. Now, as always, if you need any more extra help and support with getting your PT Distinction set up, we do have our Done For You service over at PT Ninja, where we can actually sit down with you, go through exactly what it is you want to go and set up, and get all that built out for you. And of course, we have our PT Ninja 101 course, where we actually take you through that stuff step by step, give you all the content and systems you need in order to run a successful online fitness business using PT Distinction, using proven systems that we've seen to work time and time again over the past 7 years. We then show you how to adapt and adjust that as well inside the course, and of course you get all the support from me and the rest of the team. Now, there's one more thing I want to quickly mention before we go. We use that form there at the start of this, and if you're thinking, actually, I like that idea, we can change and adapt stuff, but I also want to run a very highly automated version of a program where I don't want to do too much hands-on, but I also want it to be customized. If you've got simple questions that we ask there, you can automate that fully. If we use certain other softwares, and we've done this plenty of times with our Platinum Done For You service, we create conditional logic and automated systems where your clients can answer questions when they go through to purchase, and it automatically updates their account inside PT Distinction. We've even done it as well where every month they do a weekly review, they complete a form, and the outcome of that form would also update their accounts inside PT Distinction. And it's one of the main reasons we like using PT Distinction so much over at PT Ninja is because it's so flexible. You can do so much with it if you actually wanted to. So if you do have any thoughts and ideas of things you want to set up and do, please do reach out and get in touch. You can always go to the website, ptninja.com, and have a look at one of our Platinum applications. If you fill in the Platinum application, give us an idea of what you're looking for, we can then jump on the call with myself or Jed or one of the team, and we'll go through exactly what it is you're looking to do. First of all, just to make sure that A, we can actually do it and it is possible. And then from there, if you want to go ahead, that's also fine. We can get started, or if you don't, at least you know it's possible and you can have a go at doing it yourself. So you can come and check that out if that's something you're interested in, or if you just want to get up and running really, really quickly and you want access to all the stuff we've just done there and know how to set all that up, then feel free to check out the PT Ninja 101 course. Or if you just want to see what a PTD account is like once it's actually set up, don't forget that link that's going to be around this video somewhere. You can click on that, you can access it all completely for free, and just go in and check everything out from there. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope that all makes sense, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.